welcome Nepal and Bangladesh.
Welcome to the live coverage of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. Day 1, match number 2, where the hosts Bangladesh take on to the field against Nepal. The match is just about to begin. Both sides finishing their pre-match rituals are now entering the stadium. Welcome you all at the Sportzworkz Shohid Mustafa Kamal Stadium, Komlapur, Dhaka, Bangladesh, for yet another nail-biting encounter between Nepal and Bangladesh. Both the sides and the match officials taking their positions in the field, preparing themselves for their respective national anthems.
Please let's stand up for the national anthem of Nepal.
The Nepal national anthem being played right now. And now, time for the Bangladesh national anthem. Their first encounter of the tournament, hosts Bangladesh taking on Nepal. Each of the teams participating in this tournament would face each other once, and the top 2 teams would qualify for the final of the tournament for the prestigious trophy on the 9th of February 2023. Under the moonlit night and under the floodlights of the Sportzworkz Shohid Mustafa Kamal Stadium, the Nepal Under-20 starting 11 for tonight's match. Kavita in the keeping position, Preeti Rai the captain, Sunita, Kumari, Manmaya, Amisha, Deepa Shahi, Pratiksha, Saraswati, Sabina and Kushum. They'll be starting for Nepal. In the subs bench, we have Divya, Saru, Sajani, Anjali, Sunkala, Anjali Chand, Mamatapun, Tulasa, Sara, Sabitri, Garima and Leela. Nepal putting in a strong side for the first game of the tournament. Both captains meeting each other, meeting the officials for the toss. The Bangladesh starting 11, Rupna Chakma on goal, Shamsun Nahar Jr. the captain, Nasrin Akhtar, Shurma, Afida, Shohagi Shapna, Mahfuza Shaheda, Aklima Khatun and Iti Khatun. In the subs bench, Kohati, Naushun, Irene, Shurabhi, Halima, Anika, Afroza, Unnoti, Rehana, Rupa, Iti and Shati. That's the 23-man squad for Bangladesh. And from there, the Tigresses of Bangladesh want to start their campaign on a high note with the backing of the home support, which has come in numbers on the weekly holiday today here in Dhaka. An excellent scenario under lights being faced by both teams as they make their last-minute plans in their respective team huddles. The referee for today's match, Mandi Kushum, the ball in her hands, standing near the center circle. First assistant referee, Sarto Chimchim. Second assistant referee, Sunwar Prem Kumari. Fourth official, Yankei Shering. Match commissioner, Dorji Mindao. And referee of the match, Banerjee Shujit Kumar. Match number 1 produced a gold galore from India. They won that match 12-0 against Bhutan. Both these sides, Nepal and Bangladesh, would also want to make a strong start to this tournament. Deepu and Misha waiting on the ball, and here's the kickoff. Right from the get-go, Nepal trying to muster an attack. Quickly turned into a counter from Bangladesh through the right flank, showing some pace there. Moving ahead past one. A good run and a nice reception from Shamsun Nahar Jr., the captain. Has been in prolific goal scoring form all through her age level tournaments that she has participated in, and now holds the captain's armband for Bangladesh. Hustling in the midfield while both teams try to gain control of the game. Shohagi with the ball. Nasreen. Afida, center back. Tall and athletic. A long ball from Rupna Chakma. Goes out for a throw-in. Throw into a Nepali forward. Shielded back from the Bangladesh defense. And now Bangladesh on the attack, but a missed pass gives the ball back to Nepal. Yet another throw-in. Scores are still tied just into the second minute of the game. The crowd in anticipation, expecting a home victory against a very, very strong Nepal side. Sabina Chaudhary, the right back for Nepal, with a long throw-in. Shamsun Nahar Jr. miscontrolling the ball, giving it back to Nepal. Putting a long ball up front. Aklima with the sprint. She has a chance to score and does! The first goal for Bangladesh in the third minute of the game. A fantastic through ball from Ripa, finished clinically by Aklima. The performance from Bangladesh right from the get-go has been sharp and precise and results in the first goal for them. Look at the jubilation in the crowd. An exceptional start for Bangladesh, hinting a high-scoring game tonight under the floodlights here at the Bir Shrestha Shahid Mustafa Kamal Stadium in Dhaka. Nepal back on the center. Certain urgency has to be there in their game. Being a goal down just within 3 minutes puts a lot of pressure, especially when you're also playing against the host nation. Long ball in, nicely cleared out. Shurma Jannat cleared that precisely for a throw-in, which goes Nepal's way. Long ball in from Kumari, trying to find her teammate, headed down but lost control of that. Immediately Bangladesh trying to attack from the right flank through a long throw. Misses out everyone. Nicely got out of a tight situation. Shopna Rani, ultimately the hustle pays some kind of dividends. Some trickery shown by Shahida, but now Nepal on the attack from the left flank, easily negotiated by the Bangladesh defense, which looks sturdy. Shurma Jannat on that occasion clearing the ball off. Bangladesh women's team from the age level has been playing more or less in a very strong, tight, well-knit batch, and coached by Ghulam Rabbani Choton, who had tasted recent success in the seniors Saff tournament, which Bangladesh won very recently. Throw in Sunita. Kumari trying to thread in a ball into the D box. Well taken ultimately by Rutna Chakma. The Bangladesh Women's Premier League recently ended on the 31st of December, so the players seem fresh and fit. They had a camp before this tournament began for about a month or so, and from there on have moved forward into this tournament in good spirits. Shamsun Nahar Jr. trying to wriggle through two defenders. The tackle being adjudged as a foul. Bit of delay happening there while Nasri Nakhtar, in fact Afida Kondokar, picking up the ball to take a long dig into the Nepal defense. Long ball into the box, nicely cleared off, headed down, and an attempt to run through the right flank. The pass had too much weight on it. Bangladesh losing the ball in the midfield now. Preeti Rai trying to dictate play. A few well-knit passes, ultimately cleared off from Bangladesh. Nepal has to start all over again. The long ball did not have the correct direction. Shamsun Nahar Jr. trying to again wriggle past the Nepali right back there. Conceding a foul in the process. The medics have to enter the pitch, whilst jersey number 23, Kushum, she seems to be in a bit of a trouble down there, struggling to get up. A lot of concerned faces. The magic spray should do its magic, and hopefully Kushum would be back up and running. That's the expectation from the Nepal dugout. But in the meantime, Bangladesh have made a brilliant start in this match, scoring in the 3rd minute. Combination from Ripa and Aklima doing the job for the Bangladesh Tigresses in this match so far. This slight delay actually seems to be a bit serious. Stretcher coming in Doesn't look good for Kusum at the moment. It's very unfortunate to have such kind of injuries. Struggling to get up. The medical team working hard, trying to get the injured player safely out of the field, and definitely, since she won't be able to continue, a forced substitution has to be made for Nepal early in the match. Needs to be seen who comes in. Some defensive reinforcement required at this point. Shamsun Nahar, she was trying to dribble past Kusum. Some dogged defending from Nepal, but unfortunately has some form of casualty. An injured player in the form of Kusum. Play restarts with a Nepal free kick. Long ball headed nicely down. Referee calls for another foul. This time a bit closer into the Bangladesh box, could be dangerous. Quite a long distance to cover for Sabina Chaudhry to get this ball into the net, but if she can hit it pure and straight, could create an opportunity. That was a nice kick, but straight to Rupna Chakma, who was quick to distribute the ball. Bangladesh through the left flank, trying to pull off an attack again. Shamsun Nahar Jr. nicely wriggles through again, trying to reach the ball. She keeps it in, but the referee says the ball has gone beyond the sideline, which means it's a throw-in again for Nepal. The early stages of the match, definitely Shamsun Nahar Jr. looking very bright for Bangladesh, trying to take on a few defenders, trying to create space for her teammates. The first corner for Bangladesh in the 11th minute of the match. The hosts already a goal up. Shopna Rani with her magical right foot trying to put something into the box for her teammates. Corner taken into the box. A nice corner. Vital clearance. Ball is still within reach, but the referee calls for a foul within the D box. A lot of bodies in, creating a bit of commotion. Kumari Tamang misplaced pass. Ripa again from the right flank, tried to cross it in. Not get the hang of the ball in that occasion. The cross quite wayward, and obviously not something that she was thinking of. The crowd building up in numbers and in noise. Well, the host nation Bangladesh take on Nepal. The first match of this tournament saw 12 goals being scored, and all by one side. India getting a thumping 12-0 victory. Bangladesh back on the attack. Beautiful run through the middle and a shot from distance, just from the edge of the box. Shopna Rani livens up, winds her right foot. The shot doesn't find its target. Shamsun Nahar Jr. has been one of the best finds in Bangladesh women's football, going through all age groups and even making appearances for the senior national side. Has to be one of the superstars of this tournament. Again, a long ball into the box. Shamsun Nahar Jr. with a chance, and she scores! Easy chance, nicely taken. Captain leading from the front. Bangladesh 2-0 up. Was a hopeful long ball into the box, and the most composed player over there was none other than the captain, Shamsun Nahar Jr. took the ball down with her right foot, and a nicely placed shot beyond the keeper's reach to give Bangladesh a 2-0 lead in the match on the 13th minute of the game. Nepal already 2-0 down under severe pressure. Iti Khatun, right back for Bangladesh, puts in a long throw in. Ripa not being able to control the ball. Sunita. Saraswati. Back to Sunita. Nepal trying to gain some momentum, some control in this match. Bangladesh with each of their incisive attacks posing threat after threat for the Nepal defense. Bangladesh head coach Golam Rabbani Choton giving out instructions from the sideline, has been a pivotal figure for the resurgence of Bangladesh women's football. His hopeful words of how he envisions Bangladesh to be a South Asian superpower in football, making big strides with the age-level teams and even the senior women's team, which has tasted recent success of silverware. Long ball into the Bangladesh box, but defenders look under control. This is a nice situation, a beautiful hit. A volley on the first time. Excellent hit there. Nepal giving an early scare to Bangladesh as well. Nasrin Akhtar was the defender over there. Was totally bamboozled. But that shot there from Anisha Karki, showing that Nepal has got threat when they attack. Now Shamsun Nahar Jr. dribbles past one through the right flank. Brave defending there. Excellent clearance. Stop the attack. Pratiksha Chaudhary, very agile as a center back. Moved forward, saw the threat, took it out. Preeti Rai. Sabina Chaudhary. Ball lost in Nepal's half. Could be dangerous for them, but regained back. Nepal on the ascendancy through the midfield. Small square passes as the team moves from right to left of the screen. Ball lost. Ripa running in through the middle. Has a nice opportunity there. And the keeper has to put up a nice save, but the offside flag has been raised. Aklima Khatun adjudged offside. Couldn't add to her tally of a goal already in this game. A goal apiece for Aklima and Shamsun Nahar Jr. giving Bangladesh the lead against Nepal. Afida Kondokar mistimed her kick, but nonetheless, Bangladesh get a free kick. Shulma Jannat trying to find Shamsun Nahar Jr. again. Oh, that's a nice volley. That was a shot on target. A weak shot nonetheless. Was easy for Kobita, the keeper for Nepal, to grab hold of it and hoof in a long ball. So far, Bangladesh have shown they have quite a bit of attacking threat, especially Aklima Khatun, Shahid Akhtar, Ripa and Shamsun Nahar. The front three has been very, very dynamic. Free kick for Nepal. Sabina Chaudhary with the free kick. A long one into the box. Hoofed out by Afida. Shamsun Nahar Jr. trying to run through, trying to bulldoze through the defense once more. Shamsunar Jr. yet again. Misplaced pass, giving Nepal the opportunity to attack through the left wing. Nice run there by Amisha Karki. Not found out. Ripa trying to move through the middle, but without much success. Again, looking for Aklima Khatun, who's been the lone woman right at the top for Bangladesh. Positive start from the hosts. The Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. 2 goals within 20 minutes gives the home side distinct advantage already. Afida Kondokar scored a screamer of a goal not so long ago. The Bangladesh Under-19 side. Ball into the box. More in hope rather than precision. Easy clearance from the Nepal defenders. Nice control from Shopna, allowing Ripa to run across. A nice ball into the box. The attack fizzles out for another throw-in in Bangladesh's favor. Ripa has got a low center of gravity, having good ball control in closed down situations, in tight spaces. Now Nepal using the pace of Amisha Karki. Found her teammate Deepa Shahi is trying to wriggle past 3 defenders from Bangladesh. Finally, a wild hit from the captain Priti Rai. Way off target, but showing some intent. The Nepal side, especially after being a couple of goals down within 20 minutes. If they need to come back into the game, the next goal is extremely important and it has to go their way. Rupma Chakma. Nepal again through the right wing. You've already noticed an overload of Bangladesh players whenever they're chasing the ball. More than one Bangladesh player tries to catch up, not giving the Nepal forwards a lot of time on the ball, forcing some missed passes, and that's how Bangladesh have shown more energy on the pitch. And definitely they have been more clinical in the D-box, resulting in the couple of goals scored by Aklima and Shamsu Nahar Jr. Rupma Chakma for Ripa. One touch play goes awry. Sunita. Deepa lost the ball over there. Mahfuza Khatun hasn't been on the ball for long, gets her touch as well. There's Mahfuza. Nasrin Akhtar trying to link up on the left flank. Ball goes out for a Nepal throw-in. Goal difference might play a big role in case teams are tied on points, which is why Bangladesh and Nepal would actually like to score more. Having a look at the first game where India thrashed Bhutan 12-0. Both teams would like to be on the score sheet and as much often as possible. Aklima. Nice ball control. The pass towards Shamsu Nahar wasn't so accurate. Another wild hoof onto the Bangladesh end to the left of the screen. Mahfuza Khatun passing it back, but to a Nepal player. Excellent run. Ball had to be cleared off from a danger position as Nepal get yet another corner. Fida Khandokar has had to be a bit busy the last 10 minutes or so, having to contend with Deepa and Amisha Karki, the two forwards for Nepal. Nice corner put in. The ball could go in, and it does. Nepal comes back. It was evident that the third goal in this game had to come for Nepal if they want to stay in the game. Manmaya Damai, jersey number 7. She would be trying to claim the goal from a corner within the D box. Nepal come back, and yet again a set piece becomes a downfall for the hosts, Bangladesh. There was a lot of bodies within the D box, and no one could control what happened. In the end, Nepal gets one back. It's 2-1. Very interesting, enthralling encounter happening. Shamsun Nahar Jr. not able to control the ball. Another throw in for Nepal. Gradually growing into the game. Not overawed by the occasion. Captain Priti Rai. A lot of open space in front for Deepu Shahi. Ultimately not being able to move through at this time. She still keeps the ball through the left wing. Manmaya running ahead, but strong shoulder barge. Iti Khatun to the rescue for Bangladesh. Goal kick. Rupna Chakma hates to concede goals. Thrives herself on keeping clean sheets for her team. Ultimately, this time round, a header within the D box caught the better of her. Another set piece opportunity for Nepal. Kumari Tamang preparing for the long hit. Deep into the box, but straight to Rupna Chakma. Rupna right away going for the long ball. Aklima Khatun chasing the ball, not being able to gain control of it. Throw in for Bangladesh nonetheless. Iti with the throw. Ripa. Nicely dummied. Across into the box for Shamsun Nahar to hit it first time. Not being able to hit it on target. Another scare for Nepal from the right flanks. Bangladesh looking brighter through Ripa's end. Shahida Akhtar Ripa, jersey number 10, playing in the right wing for Bangladesh in this game. Goal kick for Nepal. Nice touch. The ball retrieved quickly. Bangladesh trying to turn it into a counter-attack, but physically Nepal looks strong and sturdy, trying to win all the second balls that they can. Quick throw in from Sunita. Long hoof from Kumari Tamang. Ball still within play, but ultimately goes out for a Bangladesh throw-in. Again an attack for Nepal through the left wing. Nice control and a through. Vital clearance there from the fullback. And now Bangladesh trying to charge forward as well. But the ball has too much weight on it. Rupa not being able to chase that down. Priti Rai. Manyama Damai had gone face to face with Iti Khatun. Long ball in, headed easily. But a wrong pass again gives Nepal an opportunity, which is lost almost immediately. Guided header onto the path of Shamsun Nahar, which she can't reach to. Game getting on. The physical attributes being tested for both sides. Ball into the box. Shamsun Nahar trying to win the header. Referee says play on. Ultimately has to call the foul because Bangladesh could not capitalize on that advantage. So far it has been an enthralling game of football. Both sides trying to attack, trying to score goals. Bangladesh getting a 2-0 lead very early in the game, but Nepal coming back with a set piece. Crowd cheering on the hosts. Nepal unfazed. Nice diagonal ball. Trying to thread in some one-touch passing. Ultimately, accuracy is extremely important in such circumstances, which the Nepal forwards are not being able to do. The ever-energetic Mahfuza Khatun trying to win the ball for her side in the midfield. Ultimately, hoofed out to the Nepal right flank. Amisha Karki, nice turn. A decent first touch from Deepa. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Nasrin Akhtar threw it down the line, could not find her teammate, but now it's with Shamsun Nahar Jr. Seems to have some magic on her feet. At times really trying to do a bit too much with the ball. Bangladesh regain position. See Shamsun Nahar. This time she serves out a pass for Ripa. Got some space there. Aklima Khatun in fact tried to wriggle past the last defender. It was well cleared by Sunita Bhulan. She had to keep her composure absolutely on check. Throw in near the Nepal half for Bangladesh. Ripa running in. Could not deliver the cross as intended. Nepal go for a counter down the left flank. Absolutely running through the lines. Both teams trying to attack through wide positions. Shurma Jannat has been very solid for Bangladesh so far at the back, but could not help the team keep the clean sheet. Priti Rai, Shamsun Nahar Jr. to captains collide. Nice take by the Nepal captain Priti Rai. Had to go a bit on the defensive with the back pass. Missed passes from both sides right now. Trying to gain some sort of control in the game. Ball goes out of the line for a Bangladesh throw-in. Nepal has seen a lot of the ball in the last 10 minutes or so. With Shamsun Nahar to the right, wriggles past one, showing her pace and intensity, but ultimately too many defenders to cover. She looks dangerous, but needs some kind of support from other sides as well. Needs supporting runs from her teammates. It's Ripa now. Nice shot. Soft one in the end. Side volley with her left foot, but Kavita was very much ready and prepared. Except for the 2 goals conceded, did not have to work a lot, or did not have to see a lot of the ball. Hiti Khatun trying to link up with Ripa. Shurma Jannat finally clears it. For another throw for Nepal. Has been quite evenly balanced this game, although the scoreline still is in favor of Bangladesh. Nepal has really done well to come back into the game, try and create some opportunities. That was a nice shot from a nice position. A bit raiderless though. Saraswati trying to hit it onto the near post. Missing the goal bar by miles. Yet again Nepal trying to attack. Nice takedown of that aerial ball, and now Manmaya Damai keeps the ball, searching for options. Still searching for options, finds Preeti. Manmaya again into the box. Vital header out there by Afida. And a weak shot from Nepal's number 10. Bangladesh with a goal kick. 35 minutes gone, and it's the hosts who lead this game. Match number 2 of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. Defending champions India got their win in their first game earlier today. 12-0 victory over Bhutan, putting a pressure on the other 2 teams in the tournament. Both Bangladesh and Nepal would really want to rack up the points. Another throw, another clearance. Players need to put their thinking caps on and should try to keep a bit more composure there. Critical foul be conceded by Bangladesh. Now Nepal has another excellent opportunity from a set piece. They got their first goal from a corner. Now they would think they have another opportunity to rattle the Bangladesh defense. Rupna Chakma figures out her 2-man wall. Preeti Rai, captain, strong left foot in. Slight appeal for a handball within the box. The referee does not oblige. Afida, long clearance there. Another clearance for a Nepal throw-in. Showing some urgency Nepal right now, trying to equalize. Sharp header there, Shopna Rani sacrificing her body in order to clear that. In terms of being physical and strong, Nepal has put forward quite a physical side. And this Bangladesh team, since the under-15s, most of these squad members have played together for long, which is why they have a certain team chemistry that helps them through these tough situations. The understanding between the players and the link-ups, which are very much important in cup ties like this. Another player down injured. The medics rush onto the ground again. The first half nearly ending with Bangladesh leading the game 2-1. Nepal have been the better side for the last 5 to 10 minutes at least, not letting Bangladesh create a lot of chances, and in the meantime creating quite a few chances of their own, especially from set pieces. They look pretty dangerous. Sabina Chaudhary fought well and hard on Nepal's right wing. Has to be given some more treatment, but hopefully she'll be back into the game. Meanwhile, Bangladesh restart the game with a throw-in. Will she go long or short? No, a short throw-in taken. A nice reception. Ultimately, the offside flag again, giving some respite to Nepal, who are planning for that one big long ball again. It's a crowd chance for the Bangladesh Tigresses. Shamsun Nahar Jr. on the ball through the left flank. Has two defenders to contend with. Mahfuza supporting her on the flanks. Back to Shamsun Nahar. Tried to put in a ball on the D box, which was nicely cleared. Foul on Shopna Rani. Foul committed by Sabina Chaudhary, who just came in from injury. Afida Khandokar given the responsibility to take a strike, probably on goal. Won't be surprised if that happens. She can score wonders from a long distance and has shown it before. So four-man wall for Nepal. Afida Khatun tries to lob it over, just over the keeper's head and over the goal bar. We all knew what she was trying there, Afida. Kobita relieved, but the ball went over her head for the time being. Mahfuza Khatun trying to press from the left side. Good searching ball. Finds Deepa Shahi. Trying to move forward there. But nice tracking back from Shopna Rani. Gives it to Shamsun Nahar Jr. But the referee again blows his whistle. In fact, the referee blows her whistle and it's offside again from Shamsun Nahar Jr. Needing to check her lines. Nepal so far have played the offside trap pretty well. A nice nudge onto Amisha Karki. Goes one-on-one with the keeper, but Rupna Chakma. A very, very brave interception and clearance from her, taking her team out of acute danger. 43rd minute of the game and Bangladesh leading 2-1, but just struggling at the moment. Throw-in goes Bangladesh's way. Shamsun Nahar not being able to get on the ball, but Rani is there. Trying to find Shamsun Nahar again. Oh, this time it's Aklima Khatun. A minus which doesn't find her teammate. And ultimately Kavita is there. Putting in a long ball again for Nepal. The two forwards putting in a shift out there. Trying to chase those loose balls. Ultimately not being able to control it. Oh, that could have been even worse. Shamsun Nahar really tried to power her way through. Sabina Chaudhary with an elevated foot. There was a collision. And ultimately, Shamsun Nahar Jr. in need of immediate help from the medics. Good to see she's getting up at least. Could even be a case of concussion. Referee Mandi Kushum has a tough job in her hands. Obviously Bangladesh have got a free kick through this, but it's very important to see what the state of Shamsun Nahar Jr. is. Most important player of the team, the captain, the leader, the goal scorer for Bangladesh in this game. Her teammates willing her to get up and be back on the pitch very soon. After a bit of struggle, she stands up. Still not fully fit, I must say, and the referee has to instruct her to be going on to the sidelines. There's been a couple of issues there where play had to be stopped for injury concerns. Shamsun Nahar at the moment not able to figure out where she is actually, but ultimately walks into the field. Still shaking off the issues she's having from within her head. 2 minutes of extra time provided here, and a chance for Bangladesh to go 3-1 up. Long ball into the box. Nice punch from Kavita. And a clearance nonetheless. Again a big hoof from Shurma Jannat. Takes the ball in the Nepal left flank. Another collision down there. Game being a bit physical right now. Ripa trying to show some skills. Ultimately gains a throw in for her side. Nicely chested down, and first time ball into the box, but Afida very feisty. Shamsun Nahar really struggling, Bangladesh captain. Now to the left flank, taking on players there. Mahfuza Khatun. Shapna Rani trying to change the wing play, but ultimately not finding her teammate. Preeti Rai has played really well for Nepal. Has marshaled her troops. It's always good on the ball whenever she got it in the midfield. Kept her composure quite well. Referee's whistle for another foul on Bangladesh. Still a minute of time left in the first half. Afida, the long ball in. Mahfuza on the chase. A nice clearance there from Pratiksha Chaudhary. The referee blows her whistle for the end of the first half between Bangladesh and Nepal. 47.5 minutes of tough fight between both sides, and Bangladesh narrowly lead at the end of the first half by 2-1. It'll be very interesting to see what happens, what transpires in the second half. as both the players head towards the dugout. Scoreline on halftime: Bangladesh 2, Nepal 1. second half of the Bangladesh versus Nepal encounter of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. It's day one, match number 2. The first half ended with Bangladesh having a narrow lead of 2-1, but with even bigger concerns with their captain Shamsun Nahar Jr. being injured. We're about to see both the teams take on the center stage for a last-minute team huddle again, led by Afida right now. Shamsun Nahar Jr., skipper of the Bangladesh side, yet to take on the field, and big concerns around her injury issue. So Bangladesh would come in with a substitution. Irene Khatun replaces captain Shamsun Nahar Jr. for Bangladesh. Kind of a forced change for the Tigresses. Nepal, after having a very hard start to the game, really came back well, especially in the last 15 minutes of the game. We're creating a lot of opportunities, although their goal came from a set piece, but Nepal looked dangerous from open play as well. Bangladesh has to try and stamp their authority into the game. An early goal in the second half would do them no harm. Rukma Chakma has to be one of the leaders of the team right now, taking in the captain's armband in place of Shamsun Nahar Jr. for the second half. Second half begins with a referee's whistle. Midfield hustle still going on. Shopna Rani trying to drive through. Counter opportunity for Nepal. They're trying to slow the game down in the midfield. Long clearance attempted by Mahfuza Khatun, not well connected though. Irene Khatun gets onto the ball for the first time, her first touch of the second half. Has been definitely waiting for her opportunity. Back to Shopna. Nice touches down there from Aklima Khatun, who's trying to wriggle off one of the Nepal defenders. Failed to move forward with it. Long hopeful ball through the left flank, which gradually goes past the sideline for a throw-in in Bangladesh's favor. Right at the beginning of the second half, the tempo of the game looks to be the same, with both sides trying to gain control of the ball. Ball rolling over again. Nasrin Akhtar attempting a long throw-in. She couldn't find her teammate. Nasrin again with a long ball, trying to search for Aklima, scorer of the first goal for Bangladesh in this game. Some brisk one-touch passing from both Nepal and Bangladesh being attempted, but no team clearly having control of the game so far. It's been a very, very tightly fought, competitive game. Preeti Rai with the back pass. Sunita Bhulan trying to find Manmaya, who makes a good turn down the left flank. Hopeful ball up front. Nicely taken down. Again, Manmaya Damai tries to enlive in the Nepal attack, which is fizzled out ultimately. Nepal on the ascendancy through the middle. That was a sharp 50-50 opportunity for which both players went on. Preeti Rai still injured. It's It's not been a good night for the captains of the both Bangladesh and Nepal sides. Shamsun Nahar picking up an injury at the late end of the first half for Bangladesh, and now Preeti Rai clutching on to her right leg. The medics sprinting on to the ground again. Bangladesh with a narrow lead so far in this game, having the 2 early goals, but then not being able to create a lot. Preeti Rai seems to be fine. Some hydration would do no harm. The referee wants her to leave the field so play can resume. Some instructions provided on the sideline by Golam Rabbani Choton, the head coach of the Bangladesh under-20 national side. Recipients of that: Irene Khatun, Shopna Rani, part of the team nucleus. Preeti is up. And the ball has to be bounced for play to resume. Bangladesh's possession. Onto the center of the pitch. Both sides hustling to regain possession. Ultimately, foul committed by the Bangladesh midfielder Irene Khatun, second half substitute who came in place of Shamsun Nahar Jr. Sabina Chaudhary driving the ball. Nice hoof into the box. Referee's whistle. The whistle indicating a free kick in Bangladesh's favor, which goalkeeper Rupma Chakma is going to take. All the headed attempts so far not proving to be very effective for both the sides. Irene Khatun seeing a lot of the ball in the last few minutes or so, the heart of all the action. Preeti Rai looks to be fine, trying to put in a left-footed through into the Bangladesh D-box. Nice turn there from Aklima Khatun. The referee's whistle again. Free kick for Bangladesh. And a good opportunity at the beginning of the second half to enhance their lead in this game. Again, it's up to the set-piece specialist, Afida Kondokar, jersey number 5. She tried an outrageous free kick in the first half, which narrowly missed the post. This time the ball hits the wall. The referee will ask them to retake the free kick again. A yellow card shown. Yellow card for Deepa from Nepal, jersey number 11. He's been booked for a handball, trying to stop that bullet of a shot from Afida Kondokar. Now Bangladesh will line up another free kick, which Afida would gladly take, confirming with the referee as to where the ball has to be placed. Again, going straight into the box. That was a beautiful attempt. A well-drilled free kick taken by Afida. Kavita was very much on her toes, had to stretch high up to regain control of the ball, but Nepal, after that initial scare, trying to go for a counter-attack of their own, Suddenly the game picking up some pace. Aklima, he's controlled the ball. It's on to Rani. Back to Aklima, nice turn. Brilliant turn in fact, but the second touch wasn't good enough. Midfield battle still goes on. Anisha Karki tried to squeeze through the two centre backs from Bangladesh. Shahida Taripa, Irene. Slight nudge off the Nepal defender. Priti Rai trying to find her leader at the top, Anisha Karki. Throw in for Nepal and another substitution. Saraswati would be going out, and in her place Anjali Chand coming in for Nepal, their second substitution of the match. Through the left flank, Nepal surging in. Nicely tackled down there by Shurma Jannat. A lot of composure, wearing the famous jersey number 4. Had been made famous in international football. There are a lot of legends playing in Europe. Now it's the Nepal number 4, Kumari Tamang, behind the ball. Taking a long ball in. Strong header there from Afida. Aklima trying to have some control on the ball. First time hoof up from Shurma Jannat, not under control. Shapna Rani again not being able to pounce on the loose ball, and Nepal trying to create some opportunities. Composure has to be the first component right now for both sides, as they have invested a lot of energy into the game. Important now to try and construct with patience, which both teams seem to lack at this moment. Again, it's Kumari Tamang preparing for a free kick. Flat one. Evaded a few players there. The ball is high up in the air. Header tussle going on between all players there. 3 or 4 players converging onto the ball. Still with no control over it. Nafiza Khatun gets out of a tight situation. Springs the ball out. Tries to put a diagonal in, but doesn't find her teammate. Nepal on the counter. Nice pass on the way of Amisha Karki, but she's not able to control it. The ball falls onto the safe hands of Rupma Chakma. Witness long ball in. A hopeful one looking for Aklima. Goal scorer of the first one for Bangladesh in this match. And Shamsu Nahar Jr., the captain, scored the second just at the end of the first half. Picked up an injury and did not come out for the second half. Afida Kondokar again attempting to put in the ball within the box. A loose first touch, but the ball is still in the danger zone. Bangladesh trying to attempt a goal there. The referee in the thick of action has to intervene for a Bangladesh offside call. So free kick to Nepal, through which the game restarts. Game nearly reaching the hour mark, where Bangladesh still lead 2-1 over Nepal. All 3 goals coming in the first half of the game. Second half so far not producing a clear-cut opportunity. The best of the chances was from Afida Kondokar's long free kick from far away, which was nearly going in. And Kabita had to be very much on her toes to get her team out of trouble. Now Bangladesh on the counter. Spaces in front. Mahfuza Khatun unable to move forward, but the referee whistles again for a foul on Mahfuza. Another nice opportunity for the Bangladesh Tigresses. The women in green and white to go and attack the goal bar of Nepal. A full moon night with floodlights shining here at the Bir Shrestha Shohid Mustafa Kamal Stadium in Komlapur, Dhaka. Can Afida get the ball to fly over the wall and into the net? Another nice attempt, shot on target, but easy work for Kabita. It was by now understood Afida would always go for a goal. And now an opportunity here for Aklima. She's tussling with the centre back from Nepal, and a long range shot. Evaded off the defense. That was a hard shoulder barge there. The referee was close by. Priti Rai trying to get her team out of trouble. Square pass, nicely taken out, but ultimately Nasreen Akhtar, left back from Bangladesh, runs up. They resume throw. A throw in for Nepal. Both teams tackling hard, battling hard for each of the ball possession. Deepa Shahi is floored. Calling for the physio once again. Has been that sort of a game where both sides trying to exert their physicality over the game. Gasping for breath. Deepa Shahi. Could be an issue of the cramps as well. An hour mark into the game, the 61st minute. Bangladesh still have their narrow lead over Nepal. A win would give them 3 points and a top 2 position in the points table after day 1. Bangladesh, Nepal, India and Bhutan would face each other once in a round-robin format. The top 2 sides would meet in the final, which would be held here, right here at Komlapur on the 9th of February 2023. Play resumes. Free kick for Nepal, quickly taken. Driven ball into the box, but not a lot of power and precision. Some space in front of Aklima, who holds on to the ball. Trying to put in a cross up front, but nicely tackled down. Nepal conceding the free kick. At least being able to stop another surging Bangladesh attack down the left flank. Jam Prasad Gurung, head coach of the Nepal under-20 side, would be fairly happy with the faring of his side so far. They've competed well with Bangladesh, both in terms of physical stature and technicality. Some open space in front, but Misha Karki again missing out on an opportunity. Nice turn there from Deepa Shahi. Her ball doesn't find her teammate. And a long clearance from Nasreen Akhtar. Nasreen and Mahfuza trying to tag along on the left flank of the Bangladesh attacking setup. Another clearance that did not go its way. The shot from distance, which was immediately blocked. And Shulma Jannat has been blocking quite a few, especially the end of the first half, and now fairly 18 minutes into the second half. Nepal still looking for an equalizer. Free ball, chance for Bangladesh to go on the counter. Aklima chasing the ball, but very, very composed. Kumari Tamang. A no-look chip back. Nepal is back with their share of the attacking possession. Gains a throw-in for their side. Sabina Chaudhary tried hard, and this time Ripa trying to move past a couple of Nepal forwards. Aklima unable to keep hold of the ball. Nepal on the counter, nice opportunity for them. Looking for some runs from the forwards, some supporting runs, which is missing. In the end, overcrowded by the Bangladesh defenders. We're happy to concede the throw-in. Oh, a nice volley there. The connection was decent, but off target. Amisha Karki trying to make something out of nothing for Nepal. Rupna Chakma, the experienced Bangladesh goalkeeper, standby captain for the second half of the game after the injury to Shamsun Nahar Jr. Bangladesh regain position through the right hand side. Aklima chasing the ball, won't be able to reach it. Ball goes out for a throw-in again in Bangladesh's favor. This team from Bangladesh having a core set of players who've been playing together from the under 15 age levels, have a great bonding amongst themselves and with the head coach as well. Had a very good preparatory campaign heading towards this tournament. The Bangladesh head coach Ghulam Rabbani Choton would not be elated with what he has seen so far from his side. The 2-1 lead from Bangladesh, still a very narrow lead. And the kind of football that these women are able to produce, which they've shown in previous encounters, so far has been missing. On the other side, definitely Nepal. They've fought doggedly since minute 1. Especially the spirit that they showed after going 2 goals down was exemplary from their end. Another throw in Bangladesh's way. Iti Khatun right back, going for a long throw, trying to find Mafuza. Tamang turning it around for her side. Again, another clearance, a wild clearance nonetheless. Throw in favor of Bangladesh as the ball deflected off the Nepal midfielder out of the sideline. Throw-ins and clearances, part and parcel of the second half so far, in which both teams did not manage to create a lot of chances actually. As the Friday crowd starts building up in the stadium, supporting the host nation. Ghulam Rabbani Choton's side needs a bit of spark in their game to really rile up the crowd, fuel their enthusiasm. Back pass from Rani. Aklima trying to come down and participate in the Bangladesh build-up. Nice headed ball, takedown. No control over it ultimately. Mahfuza Khatun losing possession again. And a throw in for Nepal. Afida going for a wild clearance. Ultimately, both teams struggling to control the game so far, especially in the second half. Haven't seen a lot of possessional football play from either side. Again, trying to win the aerial ball. Bangladesh substitute Irene Khatun wins a free kick for her side. Afida Khondokar preparing to launch one into the Nepal D box. She's tried a few of these free kicks, some quite flat and some a bit elevated. This time she tries to elevate this. Absolutely miscontrolled her hit. Ball goes out for a goal kick in Nepal's favor. Oh, that's a hard tackle there. The referee has to blow her whistle. Nasrin Akhtar came rushing in. Deepa Shahi has been on the receiving end of a lot of these barging tackles from Bangladesh, not giving Deepa Shahi any room to work and going all out for those 50-50 balls. Deepa struggling to get into her feet, but now she seems okay. Sabina Chaudhary for Nepal. Nicely hoofed in, a bit of tussle. Ultimately taken easily by Rupna Chakma. Finds an outlet in the form of Shaheda Akhtar Ripa. Has been a live wire for Bangladesh, especially from the right flank. Tries to put in an aerial through ball for her center forward there, Aklima. Again, a missed pass from Irene Khatun that gives Nepal an opportunity to go for a counter, but Rupna Chakma is out, sweeping the ball. Another player injured for Nepal, down on the floor. The referee has to blow her whistle. We see a couple of players on the floor and on different sides of the pitch. The left wrist being clasped on by one of the Nepal defenders. On the other hand, just in front of the Bangladesh goal bar in their D box, there's a Bangladesh defender, Shurma Jannat, who's also injured. So medics rushing on to the field on both ends. Since this is the game of football, ultimately an injury to the leg feels a more critical one to deal with. Shurma Jannat being treated right now, as well as Sunita Bhulan from Nepal. The two defenders from both sides receiving treatment on the field. The referee has to run approximately 50-60 meters across to have a look at both these players. It's not a very regular scenario in football when you see two players falling on injured at the same time but at different parts of the field. In any case, the only constant is time, and time will definitely be added to the stipulated 90 minutes of this game, which has seen quite a few of this kind of disruptions due to fouls and players picking up injuries. Referee Mandi Kusum had to do this quite a bit. Again, trying to instruct the physio and the player from Nepal to go on to the sidelines and receive further treatment. Shurma Jannat seems to be okay and ready to get on the field again. Just standing beside the Bangladesh head coach Golam Rabbani Choton, who's instructing his players to be in the right positions, try to find out spaces where to attack Nepal, and at least have a possessional control of the game. Shurma's back in. So is Sunita Bhulan. The game resumes. Afida. Long ball into Aklima, which doesn't find her. Aryan Khatun again losing the ball to Preeti Rai, the captain of the Nepal side. A loose ball clutched onto by the Nepal defense. Trying to build up an attack, but the Bangladeshi midfielders really pressing high up, not giving the Nepal players any room to work with. Preeti Rai trying to inspire her side. It's a physical, grueling game. It's football. A nice turn there, but straight into a Bangladeshi defender. It's a long ball across, a big chase for Aklima, who's being dragged back. A couple of defenders are trying to stop her. A yellow card being shown. Jersey number 4 for Nepal, Kumari Tamang. She has been very good so far for Nepal, but on that end she had to concede that. She had to concede a tactical foul for the sake of her team. Aklima was really running free and she would have had the keeper one-on-one. Bangladesh get a free kick from a closer range now, and a 5-man wall being constructed for Nepal just outside the D box. Shahida Akhtar Ripa with the shot, was curling into the far post, but Kabita was there, safe and sound, did not make a big fuss, clutched onto the ball pretty easily. Bangladesh trying to establish control in midfield, but then again losing the ball. Throw-in goes Bangladesh's way. Less than 15 minutes till the end of the game, and Bangladesh lead Nepal 2-1. Ripa again trying to cut infield, trying to find one of her teammates, but that did not work out so far for her, especially in the second half. Bangladesh not being able to make those direct runs down the flanks, which could trouble the Nepal defense. Aklima has been the lone figure up front for Bangladesh. Was not received a lot of service in the second half. And you can see there's some sort of lack in creativity in the Bangladesh midfield and the forward line, especially after captain Shamsun Nahar had to leave the field injured. Nepal gaining in some territorial possession. Going for the long throw in, but not well received by the Nepal forward, Amisha Karki. Goal kick to be taken there. Straight to Nepal's number 11, Deepa. Again, sideways pass, which has not gone to her teammate. Both sides losing possession quite easily, especially when they're trying to build an attack or construct an attack. Throw in after throw in for Bangladesh. Trying to move wide. It's been an interesting battle. The man marking from Nepal has been very decent. They've tried to impose their physicality over the Bangladesh forwards, not giving them a lot of space to work with. Cross into the box, but with no one to be seen. Nasrin Akhtar still planning for her next attempt. Would it be a throw or not? Oh, the throw goes Nepal's way, and they go for a quick counter through Priti Rai. She's been very active. A nicely delivered ball in front. Amisha Karki stumbled upon that shot. Ultimately, Bangladesh get out of trouble. That was a very good run from Amisha Karki from that through ball from captain Priti Rai. But Rupma Chakma was again very much alert, and the situational reading helped her in that instance. Flat ball onto the Nepali midfielder on the left wing. A big tussle ends up with a throw for Bangladesh again. Iti Khatun with the throw. But a substitution has to be made before that throw-in is taken now. Bangladesh going for another substitution. Unnati Khatun, jersey number 18, is being thrust onto the field.
Substitution for Bangladesh, jersey number 8,
a Khatun replacing another Khatun. Mahfuza Khatun leaving the field, and Unnati Khatun straight in. Let's see if the subs from Bangladesh can create an impact in the game. Back pass there. That did not go Bangladesh's way, and now Nepal can counter nicely through the left wing. It's 3-on-3 situation for Nepal, but from behind, an important touch from Shurma Jannat that takes out the sting from Nepal's attack. And Bangladesh can now again try to get some momentum through a long ball hoofed towards Aklima, who fails to keep the ball, and now she gets the ball again. She just has an option on the right in the form of Ripa. Nicely controlled, and again reverse pass towards Aklima. He's running in. Is there anyone inside? There's no one in. Two defenders had to work the ball out of the D-box. Nepal evades another seemingly dangerous attack from Bangladesh. The chief creator being Aklima Khatun. Down the right. This is the kind of direct play that Ghulam Rabbani Choton would have expected from his side. They haven't done that on regular occasions. Deepa with a long throw in. Oh, this is a chance, an opportunity, and an important block again. This time by Afida Kondokar, already a crowd favorite. Besides her big free kicks, she has been putting in some important blocks when she has to defend. Nepal creating chances of their own. Still well within the game. It's a nice ball in from Deepa. Nice first touch there. Important tackle, and then a clearance. Both Bangladesh centre backs had to be in action. Again the ball hoofed in. Nepal trying really hard. Most of the times trying to cross in balls into the D-box. Trying to catch the Bangladesh centre backs unaware. Another long ball in which doesn't find Aklima, who has cut out a lone figure up front. Whenever she has the ball, she really put in some workforce. Again, a nice turn. Could not beat the Nepal defender. That occasion, Aklima. Throw in for Bangladesh yet again. The one forward policy for Bangladesh so far not working. The link-up play, the forward positions. Bit of a missing element in this game for the hosts. Ripa trying to gain control of the ball, but ultimately wins a wins a throw-in for her side, in fact. Another substitution for Nepal. Jersey number 17 comes in. Mamta. Sunita Bhulan goes out, and in her place comes in Mamta Pan. Defensive change for Nepal, trying to keep their players fresh as we approach the end of the game. Nepal doesn't have a lot of time to score that equalizer, and even beyond that, maybe try and score a winner. But the equalizing goal has to come very soon if they want to get back into this game. And for Bangladesh, after having fought very hard for nearly 85 minutes in the game, they would maybe at this point want to usher off the remaining 5 minutes and the extra time and get those valuable 3 points that will give them a pole position for the finals in the points table. Deepa goes past a couple, still running in, full of energy. Finds her teammate. A nutmeg cross into the Bangladesh box, but ultimately cleared off. Oh, that's a nice turn from Aklima. She's trying to do it all on her own. 5 defenders evaded. Aklima sprinting through the right-hand side. A nice cut in, but does she have support? She doesn't. Her teammates aren't quick enough to help her out on that tight situation. Ripa trying to hit from way outside the D box. Gets a corner for her side. A sudden excitement created. And as a result, Aklima Khatun has to sit and rest for a while. She's been sprinting all the while, trying to reach on to all those loose deliveries, all those loose balls that were threaded on her way. But this corner is again important for Bangladesh. They could try and finish this game off with a 3rd goal. And an opportunity has come for them through the corner. Shopna Rani preparing to take this outswinger. Put in a nice ball inside the Nepal D box. That's a nice delivery within 6 yards. There's a tussle going on, and ultimately Nepal coming out, trying for the counter. Slows the game down. Tries to keep control of the ball. Deepa Shahi. And Bangladesh again on the ascendancy. Irene Khatun pushing the ball on the right-hand side for Ripa. Can't control it. Nepal will again go. Their left flank being more active. Beautiful turn from Shopna Rani, evading her counterpart, fizzing the ball towards Ripa on the right hand side, calling for her teammate Aklima, not being able to control the ball yet again. A throw in for Nepal, a brief respite for them as time ticks on to the 89th minute we enter in a while. Bangladesh still having that narrow first half lead of 2-1. Ball deflected off for Nepal, throw-in once again through the left-hand side. Nepal, the All Reds attacking Bangladesh's defense on the right of the screen. Long ball in, more in hope. Did not work out well. Glancing header down from Aklima, not being able to find her teammate in the end. Shopna Rani nicely took one of the Nepal midfielders away. Her ball falls on the path of Unnati Khatun, who tries to drive in. She has support in the form of Shohagi Kisku. Ball goes out of the goal line. A corner for Bangladesh. '90th minute into the game. Bangladesh 2, Nepal 1. Very hard tussle between two title aspirants along with India, who are the defending champions of the tournament and favorites to win it once again. Bangladesh and Nepal might prove to be tough opponents to knock off. Corner into the box. Could be dangerous, but no one could put their head onto it. Throw in for Bangladesh. Unnati Khatun showing some energy there, the substitute. Iti Khatun being called to take a long throw in. The referee signaling that the substitutions has to be made now. Halima will be coming in for Bangladesh. Jersey number 14, Halima Akhtar. But she has to wait for a bit. And the referee still waits for the game to resume. And 3 minutes of extra time has been provided. That's a goal! What a wonder goal! The long throw-in worked. The long throw-in ultimately falls on the feet of Shahida Akhtar Ripa, rips apart the goal bar. The far post volley. Absolute pandemonium there. The crowd in jubilation. Bangladesh seals this game. And definitely right now there's no way out for Nepal as the crowd cheers on the Bangladesh Tigresses. 3-1 to Bangladesh. Nepal will be really trying to get at least one more to lessen the goal difference. Rupna Chakma taking her time, and validly so. Right now the only option for Bangladesh would be to try and see this game off, but once an opportunity comes you also have to go and take it. A through ball out there for Unnati, who crosses the ball, but she's clearly offside, and that's been signaled by the referee. Some late excitement in the game. Brilliant hit from Shahida Akhtar Ripa with her right foot onto the far post. After that, Bangladesh now sit comfortable with a 2-goal lead over Nepal, who fought really hard till the end of the game. The end is nearing in defeat for the women in all reds. Throw in for Bangladesh. Little miscommunication and misunderstanding. Ghulam Rabbani Choton instructs his left back to throw the ball as far as possible away from the Bangladesh goal. Everyone's looking at their watches right now. Less than 30 seconds for the match to conclude. And a winning start for the hosts would give them a big boost in the game. The end of the stipulated 90 minutes and nearly 3 minutes of extra time. Bangladesh lead 3-1. And the drums are beating out there in the gallery as the crowd prepare to celebrate the first win for the Bangladesh Tigresses in this tournament. Slow build up from Nepal defenders, but losing the ball there in a critical situation. Kumbari Tamang, who's already on a yellow. Shopnarani. Side pass towards Nasrin Akhtar, waiting for the referee's whistle, and it blows. The final result of match number 2 of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023 goes Bangladesh's way. A 3-1 victory for the hosts, a 3-1 victory for the Tigeresses, and the crowd will definitely go back home with smiles on their faces. Smiles provided by Aklima Khatun's brace, and in fact a goal from Aklima Khatun, a goal from Shamsun Nahar Jr., and a goal from Shahida Akhtar Ripa to give all 3 points to Bangladesh as both teams gradually walk back towards the dugouts, and we come to the conclusion of today's live coverage of the Saff Under-20 Women's Championship 2023. So the final result of match number 2, Bangladesh 3, Nepal 1. Big victory for Bangladesh.